Hi friends, welcome back to Manifest with Armine. My name is Armine and I'm a law of attraction consultant. I have been studying law of attraction and applying law of attraction, the knowledge of it, for about 15 years now, and I've been coaching for about 8 years. And I was thinking back to one of the first people that I worked with, and there was a feeling that I picked up on, and I immediately knew what it was because I recognized it, from within myself, my own experience. And this is why it really helps, to have the experience of the different phases of manifesting and just being in tune with that, non-critical self-observation, like Neville called it, because I recognized it. And it's this feeling that no matter what anyone says or does, until that person is willing to come out of that feeling state, you can't help them move into a state that's going to put them in alignment with their actual desire, with the end result they want. And this feeling, it's not that I don't experience it anymore. I do experience it. Everyone experiences it now and then. And it's something that, as long as you're human, you're gonna, now and then come across it again. And the thing is that it's not a bad thing, but it's something that you want to be able to identify. Sometimes you can know this really well intellectually, but until you're able to notice that you're doing it, and then you can identify it, and then it's going to help you. Because it doesn't matter how much you know this stuff intellectually, unless you catch yourself in the moment of doing that and having that understanding, that's when it actually helps you to know this stuff. So this feeling, basically, it's that feeling of when someone is telling you about feeling states, about vibration, about the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and it makes sense to you and you know it, and logically you don't disagree, whether you're talking to a coach or you're reading this stuff, or you're watching YouTube videos, but there's this feeling of, I know, and as much as you want to logically get on board, as much as you logically want to be on the same team as what you're hearing, the person who's saying what you're hearing or who wrote it, as long as you're in that, it's like a pit. It's like being in a pit. And as long as you're in that pit, you're not going to be able to, really see the sun. So as much as you're talking about the sun, you're remembering the sun, you're not basking in the sun, okay? And this is why, I say, and some other people say also, that you can't fake it. Like, you're not working on tricking your mind. What you want to do is actually practice that feeling state. You want to familiarize yourself with the feeling so it becomes natural to you, and then, that thing manifests. It's just that's the natural process of it. And you can't pretend, because yes, within pretending, you might stumble upon the actual feeling of it. But pretend is a very specific word, I think, that implies that you're not really doing it. You're just acting as if. So acting as if, I don't agree with. Feeling as if, absolutely. So a lot of people who say, oh, they faked it till they made it, you fake it till you make it. The reason why some people say, oh, no, that doesn't work, and some people say, well, it worked for me, is because they weren't really faking it. They were practicing it until they made it. They're just calling it faking it because that's what, the saying is. So, so this feeling that you have, and this is sometimes, this happens typically, I'd say, with a manifestation that either means a lot to you and it would really change your life, and you're not there yet, you're not vibrationally aligned with it. Or it could be something that you've wanted for a long time, and you're just so used to seeing yourself as someone who is outside of that experience that it's like this feeling of hopelessness, or it's not even anger, it's just discouragement, or it's not natural to you. That feeling, no matter how much logically you can say, that if you feel it, it'll happen. It doesn't matter, because in that moment, all the good stuff you're hearing, all the good scenarios, people, someone might be giving you, oh, imagine this, imagine that. you're not going to feel it, because in that moment you're stuck to the idea of not having it. So a lot of times, it's the cat opening the door, opening the closet. So a lot of times when you're in that feeling state of, I don't have this, and you're not identifying with it, I mean, I would say don't even try to do any techniques. The only thing you really want to do is just chill out and think about something else. Do something you enjoy. Take your mind off of it. Meditate. You don't want to push it at that time. That's not the time to be talking to someone who's going to even support your idea, because if you're talking to a coach, or even a supportive friend who maybe you trust and does see good for you, whatever they say, you're going to reject it. Your conscious mind is going to immediately reject it. So this video is basically to just let you know that it's really valuable to identify that state of just not identifying with the end desire, the end result that you want. And that's okay. It doesn't mean that you're far away from it. Yeah, you're vibrationally not aligned with it in that moment, and you can be in that state for years, but it doesn't mean you're far away from it, because while Abraham Hicks says that there is the scale of emotions and you can't jump from, fear to love, all at once. No, you go through the basic, categories of emotions, and you go up the vibrational scale. Does that take long? No, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to take long at all. You do go through a bunch of them, and you don't jump from fear to love or disbelief to belief, but it is something that is possible, and it's not a matter of time. It's a matter of just like in that moment, you're not really feeling it. Don't push it. Don't push it. Just let that feeling slowly be what it is, and then let it go. And then those moments where you are feeling good about your end desire, that's when you should be focused on it. Okay, thanks guys. If you like this video, please click like. If you'd like to subscribe and haven't done so yet, please do. I answer questions regarding Neville's teachings, Abraham Hicks' teachings. I also do a lot, refer a lot to Florence Scovel Shinn, Joseph Murphy. That's about it, guys. If you have any questions at all, let me know, and it's good to see you again. Bye.